Hey guys, it's Jayla and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this defined yet fluffy and moisturized braid out using the Palmer's Cocoa Butter and Biotin Length Retention products. Now, if you'd like to see how I got these results, I suggest you stay put, stay where you are, don't leave, because I'm about to show you right now. So the first step in my hair process, as you guys know, is cleansing my hair. It is very important for me to have a good shampoo because my styles come out best on clean hair. So I'm going to be using the Cocoa Butter and Biotin Length Retention Shampoo, which Palmer's classifies as a gentle moisturizing cleanser. Now this shampoo is very creamy, which is typical for moisturizing shampoos. I really love it, and I love the way it lathered in my hair. Now this product was the only one in the collection that does not have that distinct cocoa butter scent, but I love the cocoa butter scent, but this scent is also really nice. It's like a regular shampoo with like some floral notes behind it, so loved this shampoo. So having blonde color treated hair, it's very important that you keep up with your protein and deep conditioning treatments. I like to use the coconut oil deep conditioning protein pack by Palmer's every other week, but since I had braids, it had been like a whole month, so my hair was really struggling. But I just like to put this whole mask on my entire head of hair and then tie it up in a bag for 10 to 15 minutes just to give my hair that protein boost that it needs. So I added this t-shirt on top of the bag just to add some heat so that the conditioner could really penetrate my hair strands. And as you can see, as I'm rinsing out the mask, my hair is just so much more pliable. Usually when it's been a while since I've had a protein treatment, my hair will have like a really processed feel, and then the protein treatment will just help it go back to normal. So I could just stop there for the wash day process because the conditioning protein pack was enough, but I'm going to be using the conditioner that goes with the Cocoa Butter and Biotin Length Retention shampoo. Now this conditioner does smell like cocoa butter and I love it so much. I'm a cocoa butter fiend, ask about me. But this conditioner just added to the moisture that I had from the protein pack mask, and I really loved it. Okay, on to styling. I'm going to be using first the leave-in conditioner, which they classify as a detangler and a heat protectant as well as a moisturizer, so that is super cool. I'm not doing anything with heat, but I definitely do need to detangle my hair and moisturize it. So I spray like 5 or 6 pumps into my hand and distribute that into my hair, and right away I noticed that not only are my curls becoming detangled, they're also starting to clump a little bit, which I really appreciate. So following the leave-in, I'm going to be using the cream styler. Now I was very excited about this product in particular just because it matches the consistency of the products that I typically like to use, but I was extra cautious not to use too much just because if I do, I know my hair will end up looking heavy and greasy and nobody wants that. Now the next product I'm all here for. It is a Shine Glaze serum, and I was like, yes, because I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but my hair is chronically ashy looking. It always has been. My hair lacks shine, and I've wanted so long to have shiny hair, but it is just kind of dull. It doesn't matter what I do. So I'm taking about 4 or 5 drops of this serum per section and just distributing it through my hair, just enough to make it not look greasy. So every time I do a braid out, people tend to compliment me on how nice my twist out looks. And people tend to think it's a twist out just because my hair has such a nice curly finish on the end, and people normally ask me, how do you get your hair to do the curly thing on the end with a braid out? And this is how I do it. At the end of my braid, I just take my finger and wrap the ends around it several times just to give it that nice curl, and then when I take it down, it'll be all curly and cute. So after I finish my back braids, I'm just going to do another section to do my braids in the middle section of my head and just keep it pushing. So after I finish, I have 11 braids in my head and I'm just gonna let it dry overnight and go to sleep. So the next morning, my braids look a little like, I've been asleep for 8 hours because I have, but it's okay because they're dry and it's time to take them down. So I'm just gonna start by unraveling my braids. I don't really do that whole backwards braiding thing. I don't know, when you braid in the opposite direction that you were braiding last night. I don't really do that. I don't have time for that. So I just pull my braids apart, but I just be careful to keep those 3 strands separate to prevent frizz. I didn't put any oil on my hands because I added that serum last night, so there's really no need to. But yeah, that is just how I take down my braids. So after all of the braids are unraveled, I'm going to start separating my hair. And this is the step that can really make or break your style, just because they can either be nice and defined and big, or it can be a huge frizzy disaster, and I don't want that. So I'm going to really be sure that when I separate my pieces, I'm twirling the pieces around my fingers as you see me doing. Because when I put that curl on the end of all of my braids, this is gonna help me preserve that curl, because if I just pull the strands apart, then the ends are going to be frizzier than I would like. So twirling them around my fingers really helps the curl to stay. So after I finish separating my hair, I'm going to start fluffing it out with my pick. And as you can see, I'm not bringing the pick all the way through at all, just because I don't want to disturb the curl pattern that I just created, but I'm just using it solely to fluff it out. I like to make my hair bigger just because I want to compensate for it being short, but it really helps my hair strands to sit on top of each other and make my hair have an altogether fuller shape. Now I use all types of edge control, but I just picked up a random one and went to work because I wanted to lay my edges down today for a change. Now I'm posting this part of the video because I want you guys to look at my technique and look at my tools. Tell me, what technique do I need to learn? What tools do I need to buy? What videos do I need to watch to learn how to, get those little swoops in my edges? I started with a toothbrush and then I just picked up this random comb that I stole from somebody. And I'm trying, but give me the tips, guys. What do you guys do to get the perfect edges? So after my edges are finished setting, then my hair is all the way complete. I love the way it came out. It's nice and fluffy, it's bouncy, it's a little bit shiny. But thank you guys so much for coming to my channel and checking out my video. That means a lot to me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell a friend and come again. Thanks so much, guys.
Peace.